gentlemen, students, welcome to the Imam Bacchus Library. Today is a hopeful day for me. I hope that this is something that is the start of some change that we're going to see here in Esquivo. Now, with all respect to Mr. Obama, change does not happen from the top. Change happens from below. This library cannot change anything. But what I hope will happen is that as you use it, we will see some change. I'll give you an example of the kind of thing I'm thinking of. This is a book for coaching youth cricket. This book will be in the library. Students, cricketers can come and use it. Anyone who would like to be a coach, they can come and use it. If enough people make use of the book, we can see maybe some better cricket in Esquivo. But it requires the participation of the public, that they must come to the library and make use of all the material that we are going to put here to try and make this change happen. Today I hope to have a very short program, ceremony. I might be the only speaker, we'll see. Black out. This might not be as easy as I thought. Are you still hearing me? Yes. Okay, good. If by any chance people at the back you stop hearing me, put your hands up, let me know. Our program is going to have two parts. The first part is where we talk a little bit about the library. The second part, we're going to be presenting some prizes to people who are participated in some library programs this year. So let me talk about the mission of this library. Human beings have mastered this work because we have paid attention to the development of the mind. Tigers have sharp claws. Cheetahs are extremely fast. The elephant is amazingly strong. So what I say to you, the children who are here today, the public of Esquivo, is that if we would like to succeed as a country, we need to develop the mind. Your mind must be sharper than the claws of a tiger. And your mind must be faster than a cheetah. It must be stronger than an elephant. And when you think, you must be as free as an eagle. This library is a place where I hope thinking and the mind will be the center of the activities. We have three programs I'd like to mention. We have many more, but three that I'd like to mention today. The first is our children's reading program. We have a special section of the library, which is over there. It's set aside to be a children's corner. It's going to be comfortable. It will have children's books on low shelves which they can comfortably reach. And we're going to be reading stories to the children. We'll invite classes from the primary schools and the kindergartens to come in, sit, listen to a story and be entertained. And if they're entertained enough, they're going to continue being involved in literacy. A second area we want to concentrate on here at the library is debate and public speaking. Earlier today, our librarian had to give a tour, and she was a little scared of the idea of speaking in public, and it happens to many people. But in this modern world, you must be able to go out in public in front of the whole world and tell them what you think, and why you think it, and how you arrived at that idea. And more importantly, you have to convince them. This library will hold debates, discussions, and forums in this same hall that we have here. It's designed to be a lecture hall, a classroom, a debate hall, a place for ideas to come and clash. And at the end of it, you can decide, well, these ideas are good, these ideas we'll ignore. As long as you're hearing me, we'll continue. I'm not sure what's going on with the equipment. I'd like to mention is that we're going to have a program for adult literacy. I've met many people here in Esquivel, late teens, mid-20s, sometimes older, who have never learned to read. And they don't have the place, the forum, where they can go and get that skill. Our education system, we are still a poor country. We're still trying to meet basic needs. But at this library, I'm hoping we can reach out to these people and get them back into the world of reading. And it will open so many more opportunities for them. Better jobs, better enjoyment of life. Before I close this section, I need to thank a few people who helped make this library possible. And there are so many of them. The workmen who built this physical structure, and the people who donated books up and down Esquivel, as far away as Canada. Cash, books, and time. One person in particular, one of the Peace Corps volunteers, Mr. Lee, has given so much of his time and his expertise. He is a former librarian and he has helped us to organize everything the way it should be done professionally. The National Library donated many books that you see here, and I want to thank them too. Before we go on to the prize giving, I'd like to ask someone who is becoming something of an honor for Esquivels. And I'd like you to say a few words about books and literacy. Mr. Ronsford Beaton just came back from the Under-19 West Indies tour of Dubai, where they played Australia. And I now ask him to come say a few words.
Yeah, I'm very thankful to get this opportunity to share with you what this library will be doing for me and what many other libraries have done for me, because in my career, academic career, it's not only about the physical aspect, coaches, different direction and things. To me, creating books, I find most of my expertise, or should I say, my talent to be, I get them from books. Imam himself has given me a book, and I read it about 5 times, and most of the things that are inside I practice it, and I found that in the recent tours that I have participated in, I am somewhat very successful doing certain things that I read. So this afternoon, I just want to encourage you students, not only students, but adults as well, come out, make use of the library. Just come out and read. That's it.
The second half of our presentation here today is a presentation of prizes. We'll start by presenting prizes for the Anna Regina Chess Tournament. Earlier this year, the library acquired many chess sets. We took those chess sets to the Anna Regina School, starting in September. We held coaching sessions, and then finally at Mashumani we held a tournament. The tournament was divided into senior and junior categories. Now, sadly, 2 of the senior players are writing CXC today, and they couldn't make it. And they are the 3rd place winner, Jitendra Singh, and the 1st place, which is Rowan Torres. However, 2nd place, apparently doesn't take his schoolwork so seriously, so he is here today. Mr. Randy Prasad, he will receive a gift voucher for $5,000. In the junior category, 3rd prize was shared by Josiah Bacchus and Anil Singh. Second place went to Ravindra Mahesh. And the 1st prize winner, Kubir Mohan. I still have the envelope here for Rowan and Jitendra The second set of prizes that we need to give out. Last year at the Taylor Manor Primary School, we held a reading contest where the students were given a set of books to read, and then at the end of a term, they were given a small quiz about the contents. They had to write an essay about how they reacted to the books, and based on those two quizzes, we came up with winners. So we didn't just have 3 winners. Out of the participants, we selected 6 who did not win, but did well, a random 6, and they will receive participation prizes. Could the headmistress from Taylor Manor please come up? Unfortunately, one of the students from Taylor Manor couldn't make it today, Marona Gonzalez, so that's one more set of spending cash for me. Out of those who are here, could I see Mr. Rajendra Ram? Kamraj Diolal. Shanita Sharma. Tanisha Griffith. Govindra Ramatar. So the gift vouchers I've given away so far are, and these two as well, any amount between $1,500 and $7,000, just so that you know what's going on here. Not just empty envelopes. Third prize goes to Ms. Ashana Biskunal. Second prize goes to Gulsaran Ramsahoy. I am out of envelopes, so it appears that the first prize winner gets nothing. We do have a bicycle. First prize winner gets a bicycle, and that is Kimberly Prashad. As you leave, feel free to walk around, look at anything, touch anything. We are open for business as of 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. In the meantime, we have registration forms you can pick up on your way out. You're at the front desk. And before you go, the last thing I want to say to you is this. Whatever happens to this library in the future is in your hands. We will try to respond to whatever you tell us you want. What kinds of books do you want? What kinds of material? What format? How much? How late do you want us to open? So we will make this what you ask us to make it. And whatever success we have will be because you wanted it. So thank you so much for coming today and sharing this ceremony with us. I'm very grateful. Good afternoon, everyone.